And I wish for the future that our houses will be more environmentally friendly, because it's very bad when so much heat will get out of our houses, and that's a lot of a waste of a lot of electricity and money. And yeah, and I wish that in shanty towns, very poor people will get real houses.
Hello, I'm Elodie from Eden Zukunft, and today I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about living in cities. We found out that houses can solve our problems, but first we need to show you what problems there are in MEDCs.
Hi Tierney. Hi Elodie. Why are we here in the MEDC city?
I wanted to show you the problems there are in these MEDCs because everybody thinks like big cities, there aren't any problems.
But why do we have to know problems of cities? I thought we want to build new houses.
But to find solutions, we need to first search at the problems.
Okay, and which problems are in the cities?
First, there is housing shortage. Then there is the water supply. Of course, there's also congested traffic. Very, very bad for our lungs is the air pollution. Unemployment is very bad for the people. And of course, last but not least, the crime.
But how would you solve crime with houses?
We can't solve all of the problems with these houses, but to tell you more, here is our house expert, Charlie.
Okay.
The goals for the zero energy house are to reduce energy consumption, to reduce pollution emissions, and to use durable materials to build the house so it can last longer. But you should be asking, how do people generate energy in this house? Well, as you can see in the picture, it is by a solar system, but also with a better insulation system so that less warmth can escape. And otherwise, using less water and electricity due to a higher technology. A zero-energy house produces at least as much energy as it consumes. For example, in this graphic from 2013, we can see that the house generated more energy, as we can see in the yellow line, as what it consumes in the blue line. But otherwise, we have the prediction. The prediction for the generation of the energy was less than what it really was. Then we have the red line, which is the prediction for the consumption, which also was a little bit higher than what really people consume living in this house, what gives this house a plus point.
We are at Wilhelmsburg, Hamburg, Germany, to show you an example for an environmentally friendly house. Yes, it's a green one behind me. It is environmentally friendly because it gets its energy from the microplants that we can see outside the house. House was part of an exhibition here in Hamburg, but nowadays people can actually live here, as we can see. Otherwise, these flowery green windows that we can see here is where the microplants grew up, being fed by sunlight and CO2. These microplants will be later on being burned to produce heat, which can be used to produce electricity inside a house or just simply being sold. But all the cycle of this energy cycle from this house is a little bit complicated. So we decided to do a graph and show it to you in this graph.
First of all, we have the green arrows, as we can see here, here, and here, which are the biological stuff. Then we have the yellow arrows, which are here, which are the electrical ones. Then we have the orange ones, which are here, 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 and here, which are like the heat ones. And then we have the blue ones, here and here, which are there and their meaning is CO2. First, we can see how the sunlight goes through the bioreactor facade, which is filled with biomass, which will later on will gasificate into mash gas, and then it will get into a mini block and heat and power plant. From here, there will be CO2 coming out and also electricity, but heat will also be coming out from there, as we can see, into local heat. Then we have the gas turbine, which also produce CO2 and local warmth. And then all the warmth will go into the energy central, where people can use the energy for heating the rooms, warm water, etc., etc.
The zero energy and the microplant house is a very good idea for the MEDCs. The problem is it is very expensive and the LEDCs can't afford it. So we need to find another solution for them. But before that, we need to look at their problems.
Hey Jenny! Hi Elodie! Let me guess, we are here to show the problems of shantytowns in LEDCs.
Wow, you're good. Okay, so just let me start. You can see these places is very overcrowding, and that's also why there is few education. The chances of a fire is very high in these places. The self-built houses are not very safe because, well, they can't be very safe if you build them yourselves. The diseases are here very high, so the possibility to have a disease, because the sanitation is here very poor. Here is limited healthcare. And not to forget, here is a very high competition for jobs because, well, there are not very lot of jobs.
Oh yeah, I see. Huge problems. We have to help these poor people.
Yes, absolutely. But these houses are too expensive for the LDCs. Just let us ask our house expert, Charlie.
Hey, let's do this.
In North Mexico, there are some houses made out of plastic bottles, bamboos, and mud. I know, it sounds a little bit weird, but actually it works, and that's why I'm here to show you how it works.
First of all, as we can see in the video, we have to fill the bottles with mud.
With the mud filled bottles, we're going to build the wall, one over another. We're going to put them till we have a huge wall. At this point in Mexico, they will be connected by a mass made out of agave, the plant people use to make tequila. I'm sure you're wondering, where are we going to use the bamboos? Well, that's simple. We are going to use them for the floor and the ceiling. But why bamboos? Well, that's also simple, because the bamboos grow faster than wood, and they also keep the house warm in winter and cold in summer.
So looks like the construction of the house. And this is the finished house.
Of course, we cannot solve all of our problems with these houses, but we can make our cities a little bit environmental friendlier. Thank you for listening and see you next time!
See you next time.